Hey everybody, just want to ask you a quick question. And by now, everyone knows that the Mega Millions drawing for Tuesday night is 1.1 billion. That's the jackpot. And of course, you can see the cash out is 568.7 million. But has anyone stopped to wonder why we are seeing all these $1 billion jackpots more often now? We're seeing them in Mega Millions and in Powerball, but right now we're seeing them more in Mega Millions, and it's not because they increase the number of numbers you can pick, because they increased the numbers back in October of 2013, and it's not because they increased the starting jackpot from 10 million to 20 million either. The reason is the economy is just extremely bad, and it's getting worse. Yes, we've been in a recession for over a year now. I know the White House is going to say, "Oh, we're not in a recession." We are in a recession, and it's going to get worse for 2023. They're expecting it to. The real people, the honest people, are saying that we're going to be in this recession for several more years, at least 3 to 5 more years. So what I want to show you something about Mega Millions is that people play the lottery the wrong way. Okay, we've been accustomed to play the lottery alone, and that's why the odds of winning is like 1 in over 302 million. I know with Mega Millions it is. I forgot what it is with Powerball, but that's how people have been groomed to play alone. Hey, I don't want to share the jackpot with nobody. It's all of mine or nothing, you know. And so Mega Millions and Powerball know this, and that's why they know that they have a 99.9% chance of winning and you losing. And that's why that's another reason these jackpots are in the hundreds of millions, and as we're seeing now, $1 billion jackpots more often. So what I want to show you tonight, and I'm only going to take a few minutes of your time, is a better way to play the lottery. Because I love this quote from Helen Keller: "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." Because it's like this: when it comes down to the lottery, yes, numbers are greater, but what people don't want to do, they don't want to play with too many other people, just because the more people you have in your group, the smaller the payout per person will be. Well, what I'm getting ready to show you is a platform, a system where you want more people. You want millions of people to play with you. And you like, what? Yeah, you want millions of people to play with you. Because with this platform, the more people that play with you does not reduce the payout per person. I know this has been around for years. It's been around for over 10 years. And but people just don't know about it. So let me bring up their video real quick here. And see, you don't have to explain the lottery to anybody. So this is just basically sharing some information with people, okay?
The lottery is like space. Open, vast, empty. It's you against the universe. And the chances of hitting something are slim. Until now. When you play Mega Millions with Lottolicious, you are no longer alone. You join the largest lottery pool in the universe with not one, but 3 ways to win with a single $1 ticket, instantly increasing your chances to win. Now it's so easy to play your numbers, grow your pool, and receive your winnings. Here's how it works. Unlike traditional lottery pools that divide the winnings evenly among all the winners, when you pick the winning numbers with Lottolicious, you're rewarded with 50% of the winnings. Guaranteed. This is the first of 3 ways you can win. The second way to win is by inviting your friends to join you playing Mega Millions with Lottolicious. When they do, they join your personal lottery pool, or universe. As the center of your new lottery pool universe, when your friends win, you win a 5% share of their winnings. As each new player joins your lottery pool universe, they'll want to start and grow their own lottery pool with their friends too. And growing your lottery universe couldn't be easier. Using the power of social media, smartphones, and our free links. 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. There is absolutely no limit on the number of players you can have in your lottery pool universe. And best of all, every winner leads directly back to you. But there's still a third and exciting way you can win in the Lottolicious universe, the 5% Meteor Strike. Every time someone has a winning Mega Millions ticket, whether it's $2 or 200 million, 5 winning shares go to what we call Meteor Strikes. They fly off into the Lottolicious universe, randomly landing on lucky players. Playing with Lottolicious, you can literally win a 5% share of someone's winning ticket from the other side of the world. How cool is that? Remember, there are 3 ways to win with Lottolicious: your personal ticket, your personal lottery pool, and 5% Meteor Strikes. And it's so easy. Now you can play from anywhere in the world, anytime on mobile devices, tablets, or PCs. Never miss a draw, lose a ticket, forget to check your numbers, or collect your winnings. Lottolicious takes care of it all. So stop bouncing around the universe aimlessly. Join Lottolicious, invite your friends, and instantly increase your chances to win. It's fun, it's easy, and the best way to play in the universe. And who knows, it could make you a millionaire. Lottolicious.
And you see, that's why you want to have as many people playing with you in your organization as possible. Now, this when this video was originally made, yeah, a lot of the Mega Millions lottery tickets were $1, but of course, you all know now that they're $2 a ticket. And after you register with the company, it does take 24 to 48 hours before your ticket goes live. Okay, so like I said, it's Sunday, January 8th, 2023. So if you go ahead and do it now, you should have enough time. That should be enough time for your ticket to go live in Tuesday's drawing. But if it doesn't, it'll definitely be ready for this coming Thursday drawing. And if someone do so happily decide to win Tuesday night, don't feel left out, because look at how many times we've seen $1 billion payouts in, like, say, the last 3-4 months. So of course they're going to be there again. So don't feel like don't do the fear of loss thing. Okay, so what also I want to show you is that you can turn playing the lottery into a home-based business, and so you can do a tax write-off. And that's another thing that you can't get from going to the store and buying your lottery tickets, because see, when you turn into a home-based business and you register, of course you have to register your business as, at least as an LLC, which is not a lot. You get to write off so much stuff. You get to write off part of your mortgage, electricity, water, sewer, whatever associated with your house or your apartment is a tax write-off. Okay, so let me show you this video right here.
Hi, this is Sandy Botkin, author of the best-selling book, Lower Your Taxes Big Time. Over the past 20 years, I have taught thousands of home-based business owners how to save millions on their taxes. I spent 3 years in the tax department of the international accounting firm Touche Ross, and also 5 years as a legal specialist in the Office of the Chief Counsel for the Internal Revenue Service. Currently, I'm the CEO of the Tax Reduction Institute. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to explain why you'd be brain dead not to have a home-based business. I believe you will find that this is going to be the most important 4 minutes of your life when it comes to your financial future. So you may want to take some notes and put aside anything that might distract you. First of all, I want to emphasize something right up front. The rich know something that most people don't know. They have a secret. And the secret is that we have two tax systems in the United States. Now, when I say that, most people think that there's one for the rich and one for the poor. That's not quite true. There's one to make you rich, and then there's one to make you poor. There's one for employees, which is designed to take your wealth and make you poor, because you are taxed on $1. And then there's one for self-employed individuals, which is designed to create economic growth. And the reason for that is that small business generates over 70% of the job growth in North America. It is not IBM, it's not Microsoft or American Airlines, it's small business. So Congress passes good tax laws for small business. In fact, the important point is that small business get to take deductions first before they pay any taxes, unlike employees who have to pay taxes on $1. You can save big money by taking advantage of these good tax laws. And these laws are available to you in business, whether it's in full-time in business or part-time or just in your spare time. It doesn't matter as long as you run your business with an honest expectation of profit, which means you're really trying to make money. In fact, if you know what you're doing in a small business, you have the potential to write off part of your house, your spouse, the equivalent of your kids' education and weddings. I'm not kidding when I say that, by the way. You can set up a pension plan that makes any government plan seem paltry by comparison. The potential is just enormous. Good proof of this was illustrated by a lady named Jane Bryan Quinn. Jane Bryan Quinn is a nationally syndicated economist. You may have heard of her. She is a nationally known commentator on personal finance. Books and columns read and trusted by millions. She did a study of a couple who made $40,000 a year. And $40,000 didn't go that far. So the husband said to the wife, honey, you got to go out and get a job, which she did. And she made an extra $20,000. Now they're looking at their bank account and they see no difference at the end of the year. I mean, she's making $20,000 more than she made the year before. What's going on? Did you ever hear that you have to have two incomes to make it in this country? Why? You're about to get a 6-month financial planning course in the next few minutes. Follow along as I show you why the extra job was the wrong decision. The following example is based on 2009 tax rates. On that $20,000, they have to pay $4,845 in new federal and state taxes. Most of that was non-deductible. They have to pay Social Security of 7.65%. On $20,000, that's $1,530 of Social Security, which is non-deductible. We assume that they drove 10 miles a day round trip. And that's probably pretty conservative, I think. But let's go with that. 10 miles a day round trip, 5 days a week, 52 weeks a year at IRS's current 55 cent a mile rate. That's $1,430 of commuting, which is non-deductible. We assume lunch is at work, and we assume that they spent $7 a day, 5 days a week, 50 weeks a year. That's $1,750 of lunches, which is non-deductible. We assume that you have to have clothing, better clothing, in fact, if you're working, more upkeep, because now you're working, you're going to have more dry cleaning, and that's gone up by at least $1,200 over not working. And finally, with both spouses working, you think they want to cook? Heck no! They want to eat out, where their food costs have gone up by at least $2,000. And what about childcare? I bet you they spend at least $125 a week in our example. I'm not sure we can get childcare for 3 kids for $125, but $125 a week, 50 weeks a year is $6,250 in childcare. Most of that is non-deductible. In fact, all you get is a little bit of a credit on that. Out of the $20,000 that they've earned from the part-time job, they are only left with a staggering $995 a year. They're putting in tons of hours working. They're putting up with a commute. And they're putting up with a boss that is spelled backwards double SOB. I know it sounds funny, but it really isn't. And people are working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, and nobody is able to watch the kids. So what's the answer? The answer is to take advantage of the greatest tax write-offs available in America. And that is by having a home-based business and working that business like a business. Nothing can be better than that. Because if you know what you're doing, you can write off, as I mentioned, part of your house, your spouse, the equivalent of your kids' education and weddings. You can set up a pension plan that makes any government plan seem paltry by comparison, and there's much more than just the tax benefits. For example, you get tremendous time freedom. You can work out of your home. You dictate your own hours and not be subject to the boss's whims. If you need to go somewhere or go to your kids' basketball games or go to your son's or daughter's music lessons or concerts, you can do that. There's no commute. There's no liability or very little liability with home-based businesses. You don't have any employees, and you can make unlimited income. And that's probably the most important factor for having a home-based business. There is no glass ceiling of any type. Having a home-based business is probably the smartest thing that anyone can do. And what amazes me is that people will work overtime to try to get ahead in a company, when frankly they should be putting in as little time as possible to avoid getting fired and getting a part-time home-based business going. Who knows? Maybe that business will generate enough money where you can quit your job altogether. Wouldn't that be nice? That's the point. Having a home-based business will generate enormous benefits for yourself and your family. It's something you should really consider, and it will make your life a lot less taxing. I would strongly encourage you to carefully evaluate and get started with your own home-based business today. The tax benefits are incredible, but a home business has so much more to offer. Extra income, being your own boss, financial security, setting your own hours, working from the comfort of your home, more time with family, and the list goes on and on. Most importantly, you are working on your dream instead of someone else's. Now that's the beautiful thing.
Now, see, this is why I tell people when they want to start a business to go ahead and register as an LLC so they can start a business. Excuse me. Um, I know in this country it takes money to just live. I mean, it's 2023. I know as a single person, it takes about $3,000 to $5,000 to live in the United States. And if you have a family, the more children you have, of course, the more it's going to cost. So, you talking about seven to ten to $12,000 a month for a family to live in the U.S. So that's why it's really good to start a home-based business. So I'm gonna give you the address. The address for my website will be in the description below. So if you want to look at these videos again, you can. And then also for you to register, like I said, you can click here or you can click here and it will take you to the registration form, and make sure it says Winners Club LLC. If not, please get in contact with me and I can send you the correct link again so you can register with me so I can help you actually grow your business. Okay. So that's like I said, best way to contact me first is to text me. Okay. Because I'm like in meetings all day long. I'm on the phone or in meetings with people all day and even into the evening. So like I say, just get with me if you if you have a problem with registering. Even after you register, contact me so we can get together and get a game plan together to help you grow your business. So this is all I have to show you for tonight. I appreciate you hanging in here with me tonight. And like I say, if you need any help, just contact me and let me know, and I will do what I need to do to help your business grow. Take care and good night.